Hey watchers, it's Nathan. Quick little announcement before we begin the program. As some of you may know, Danny and I have been playing a game and we have reached a winner and a loser at the end of this movie. So we need your suggestions. We are trying to figure out a movie to watch. So any suggestions, recommendations for a movie, and the punishment is having a drink during the movie. So we also need some suggestions as to what the punishment can be, as far as is it certain key phrases or certain actions or whatever it is in the movie where the loser would have to drink a shot every time. Now, just so you know, Danny and I both we're not drinkers, right? And I actually have an intolerance to alcohol. My body actually physically rejects it. So this is not gonna be fun for either one of us. And you'll find out who the loser is at the end of this movie. But please leave us your recommendations and in the comments below. We really appreciate it, and hopefully it doesn't turn out too bad.
We approved your part.
Hello, watchers. We're watching whatever. I'm Nathan.
Danny.
We are here today with 2023's Dungeons and Dragons. Now, I have not seen this, neither has Danny, so this is new to both of us. I thought I'd seen it, but what I actually saw was an older Dungeons and Dragons movie, which is really bad. And I remember talking to Danny about it, saying, "Hey, don't watch this movie. It sucks. It's horrible. Whatever." I realized it was the wrong one, so we wanted to check it out. Now, I have seen the trailer for this movie, so I do know who's in it. But you haven't seen any kind of trailer, have you?
No,
Okay.
is Chris Pine in this movie?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I think I must have seen like either a clip or commercial or somewhere like on Reddit or something like that a while ago, maybe.
Okay. So you're completely clueless about what happens in this movie.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah,
Nothing.
I have, just from what the trailers have shown, so that's all I really know. So it's gonna be new for us. I'm pretty excited. We both love this fantasy stuff. We're both WoW players and stuff, and I've played Dungeons and Dragons when I was younger as a kid. Did
Me
you?
too.
Yeah, D&D. So we're pretty
Yeah.
familiar with some of the stuff. I wasn't hardcore, so I don't know everything about it like some people do, but there are things that I do know. So it'll be fun to watch and see like how much they go into with type of lore and everything. But obviously since it's D&D, you're gonna have some mythical creatures. You're gonna have magic, um, different things like that. So are you ready? Should we just start the show?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
dude. Let's go for it. All right.
Before we start, again, for those of you joining us on YouTube, thank you for being here. Please remember to like and subscribe and leave us a comment. For everyone watching with us on Patreon, thank you very much for your support. We greatly appreciate you being here. We want to thank you very much. Anyone who does want to watch us on Patreon, you can check it out. D&D is available on YouTube, on Amazon Prime for rentals. And you can check out our Patreon at patreon.com/watchingwhatever. Follow along with us with your own copy of watching it while you listen to our commentary and our reaction. All right. So we're going to start the show.
Pretty cool. So, like a prison transport or something.
Yeah, that's what. It's definitely what it looks like. Yeah, 2 more prisoners.
Okay. That's a pretty big budget for like.
Yeah, they looks like they spent some money on this.
Yeah, they went into some details with like costuming and like the set design.
Great. Another soulmate.
Is that?
That's Chris Pine.
No, is that Michelle Rodriguez?
It is?
This is the bucket where our pea freezes.
It looks like her, right?
Yeah, it is. Now I can tell it's kind of her.
That's Holga. I'm Edgar.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
In low cells. Never shared one with a female.
Holga doesn't love to be disturbed while she's
Holga.
eating her potatoes. Kind of the highlight of her day.
It's like a warrior of some type.
Hurry up.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh, those knees. Has Michelle Rodriguez ever played like a non
Tough girl.
yeah, like a non-tough, non-violent role?
I don't think so. I mean, that's her thing. Like, just like Chris Pine, he feels like he's always the same guy too.
I guess I'll have to think afterwards. Oh man, look at that.
In the case of Edgin, Darvis, and Holger Kilgore. This is the second year of incarceration for the crimes of grand larceny and skullduggery.
Before I begin, I noticed that Chancellor Jonathan is not present. Should we perhaps wait? Years ago, I became a member of the Harper's faction. My wife Zia supported my decision, even though she knew the risks.
Oh, he's a bard.
By night, I'd come home to my loving wife and daughter Kira. To be honest, there were times when I began to question the asking nothing in return part of my oath. So what's latest on Jonathan? Is he close by? Because I can wait.
He must be bought off, right?
I'd hate to have to wait a whole other year to come back in here and have to...
Proceed.
Bought off, or just someone they know who's friendly towards them? Maybe a fellow Harper? Red Wizard. There's our enemy. Daughter's
hit
still
the daughter.
alive, yeah.
No cleric can repair the damage from a Red Wizard's blade. When Zia died, so did my devotion to my oath.
Mm-hmm.
Were red mages evil in D&D?
I can't
Or-
remember. to
Or
be
like had
honest.
a bad what's it called? Constitution.
I'm sorry, it's just hard to relive this without Jonathan here. That's when I met Holga. She took pity on me. Well, she took pity on the baby. We tried something new.
You're a bard. You don't have a thief skill. Ooh,
Oh,
that's cool.
Kira wasn't the only new recruit. We also added Simon, a so-so sorcerer.
Oh, Hugh Grant.
who are you granting this?
But everything changed when we met the wizard, Sophia. But then Forge told me that among the relics in Korn's Keep there was a tablet of reawakening, capable of bringing back a single deceased person.
The exact object that he would look for, willing to
Sounds like a
help out.
setup.
Yeah. It's too convenient, isn't it? Oh, there's like a string there. Oh, it controls time.
He's caught in the time stop! Take the tablet. Keep Kira safe.
I'm guessing this is how they got caught, right?
Anything you want to add?
I'm good.
Just eating her potatoes.
Wait for...
Oh,
Hold it, now!
what the heck?
But we approved your pardon.
We approved your pardon. They just wanted to go fly.
Yeah.
He's still breathing.
Man, I want to play D&D again. So we were wrong. Jonathan wasn't someone they knew or had conspired with.
He's just a dude who could fly.
Yeah.
We approved your pardon.
Any sign of Kira?
Been empty for a while.
Well, we're looking for Forge. I'll pay Marleman a visit.
He sent you a letter saying he wasn't your husband anymore.
You wouldn't understand.
I don't. I clearly don't. Forge is
Forge.
Lord of Neverwinter. What's wrong with my lips?
They're too big for your face.
What?
Does he have like Is there something out there about him where it's saying that he has big lips or something?
I think I remember thinking his lips look kind of weird on his face at one point.
Oh. You know, now that I actually think about it and picture his face, his lips do seem a little bit out of proportion. Maybe.
Still a handsome man, dude.
Yeah, I mean, dude.
How long has it been?
2 years.
Now, how long have we been waiting here?
Sad.
So she's blaming him.
Yeah.
I want you to know I am so sorry for how things turned out.
What a wonderful surprise. Come.
Do you think he set them up?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, we got an early release?
Good behavior.
Yeah, bathing good. So, how are you the Lord of Neverwinter?
Before you went off to prison, you charged me with Kira's well-being. Obviously, I couldn't give back the treasures we'd stolen. So when Lord Neverember fell ill, I seized the chance to try and, make a difference. Couldn't have done it alone. And here she is. You remember Sophia?
It has to be a setup.
And since then, she has become my top advisor. That tea is scorching. I do apologize. It's scorching hot. I didn't realize you were going to put your finger in the cups.
The reason why I agreed to the heist is that is that what he's told you?
I can't stop looking at his lips.
I wanted to bring your mother back
Why wouldn't you tell me if you were doing it for Mom?
because I didn't want you to lose her again if I failed.
But you can't blame the poor girl for distrusting you. You have been lying since you set foot in the room, haven't you?
Oh yeah. He absolutely set them up.
Here, look at me. Look at me.
Yeah.
I swear to you, it was a tablet of reawakening. I was doing it for Mom, for all of us. You have to trust me.
Give her time. Give her time. She's had years to resent you for your absence.
Bastard!
Sophia really is a very, very powerful wizard. You'd have thought that you'd have learned that the last time she trapped you.
What was your favorite class?
You always wanted us to get caught.
No, I wanted
Rogue.
you and Simon to get caught, but he managed to escape somehow.
I've always loved playing mage.
Could you possibly return them to prison? And be sure to collect the bounty.
Complimenting the
What do you
weapon.
clean it with?
Boiled linseed oil.
Okay, chop it off.
Chop it off. Let's do it.
She just checked him with a brick.
With a brick, everybody.
Dang, she's pretty badass.
She's absolutely warrior class. I mean, typical bard, right? I mean, they're really only good for giving you buffs with their music. I don't know anyone who's ever tried to play a bard or wanted to play a bard.
We could shoot an arrow with a message into her room.
What if it hits her?
That's a risk we're gonna have to take.
We're gonna need a team. You know, I wonder if Simon's still in Tribor.
Simon's a terrible sorcerer.
No one can hold a candle to this trick.
Ah.
To be slightly blurry, that's the real magic.
So is he actually like really good and is playing bad?
He's nicking out bits and bobs.
Okay, so maybe he really isn't that good.
Do we even know what sort of arcane magic is protecting the vault?
We're gonna find out.
How? You gonna sneak past the entire castle watch?
Me? No. Druid maybe, a wild shape. They can get in and out undetected as a mouse or a...
A deer.
Yes, a deer. They'll blend in with all the other deer in the castle.
Don't mock me.
I know a druid. Doric.
Sounds romantic in nature.
Yeah, for me it was. She, however, found my lack of self-esteem unattractive.
Not your best trait.
Thank you.
The Emerald Enclave will never relent. Justice cannot be killed.
Couldn't she just like turn into a mouse and get away?
That's not door.
Oh,
The horse.
the horse. Oh. Oh, it's an owlbear.
Owl bear.
Holy crap! Do you recognize that girl?
Where
We
it's
just
from.
recently saw her in a movie.
I can't remember.
She's the girl from It.
Oh yeah, she's the main girl from It.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh man.
Simon who?
Simon. Omar.
Ouch.
You're the only one who can get into that castle unseen and tell us what we're dealing with.
As you can imagine, I don't trust humans.
If it helps, I'm only half human.
But you're a bad sorcerer.
No, Simon, he's a mighty sorcerer. He is a descendant of Elminster Omar.
The only way to succeed in this is to have confidence that it can be done. He doesn't.
Oh, I didn't even notice those are horns on her head.
If we don't stop Forge soon, there'll be nothing left to defend. Doing this for the people who took me in when no one else would.
So we'll keep your share then.
So she just,
He's awesome.
yeah, she's just very blunt and open.
She reminds me of Batista in Guardians of
Drax.
the Galaxy. Yeah, Drax.
Yeah, she does.
I'd rather be flensed and flayed than spend another hour with Forge Fitzwilliam.
And as insufferable.
Is that a lich?
We never would have come this far without his charm. Long enough.
Living. Yeah, he must be a lich.
Probably best to keep that on. You know, you Red Wizards of Thea. Not as popular as you should be outside Fae.
Now, I think you will find that we have taken every imaginable measure to protect the assets that you may or may not choose to wager during the High Sun Games. Nobody gets in or out.
That's our tiefling.
A wild shape is among us.
Oh, that was a little scary there.
You think she's actually going to turn into a deer eventually?
Oh, that's right. You know what? They kept saying it. I think she's going to at some point. Why not turn back into a fly? Much harder to see in cats. Oh. I love how they did the camera work to make it just following her the
Yeah.
whole time. That was so cool.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Come on, turn into a deer. Become a deer. Deer.
So she did become a deer.
Only the very end.
The vault is protected by something called Morty Cayman's Arcane Seal.
If the vault has more than Gain and Seal, we're not getting in.
So there's no way to open it?
If we had the Helm of Disjunction,
We can find that helmet.
It's a search quest.
Holga knows where the helmet is.
My tribe fought the cult of the dragon over it at the Evermoors.
that battle was a century ago. They're all dead.
So, ask him with magic.
He just made a whole speech how he can't fix everything with magic.
Actually, that is something I can do. I have this token that lets me ask corpses some questions and then they go back to being dead.
We're off to the Evermoors. Thank you, Simon, for the drinks.
Oh, what? Yeah.
Just pay it with magic.
cœur le nier en plein terre Sophia.
Look where we are.
Marleman, really? Why would you do that to yourself?
Who is it? Who do you think it is? It's gonna be The Rock. Oh no, Vin Diesel.
Dude, that would be. Oh my gosh. Or Tyrese. What the hell? Bradley Cooper?
That's crazy. Wow.
I see you still have that walking stick I gave you.
Well, you could take it with you if you want.
This is the first time their CG was really not well done. Oh, he likes the bigger women.
Oh, Gwyn, this is Holga.
I'll shake your hand, but
Pleasure. Does she make you happy? Happier than I did?
I mean, well, I'll put it this way. She makes
doesn't
her
make-
living honestly. She doesn't drink herself silly. And she doesn't make me weep in the small hours, wondering where she is.
I'm trying to keep in mind, like, observing all this, what the budget will be. Hey, fellow watchers, don't forget to like and subscribe, and check us out on our Patreon. Links are in the description below. And now back to our program.
Okay, Simon, how does this work?
I read the incantation on this cleric's token. We can ask him 5 questions, at which point he will die again, never to be re-revived.
Were you killed in the Battle of the Everhorse? Yes. 4 more questions, right?
Yes.
Did that count as a question?
Yes.
Damn it. Only answer when I talk to you. Okay?
Why did you say okay at the end of that? I didn't.
Oh.
I remember.
What's your favorite food? Do you like cats? What's 2 + 2?
I'm bad at math. Don't you feel better?
No.
Just digging up massive corpses.
It was a Thayan who bore the mark of Zas Tam.
Thane, he's the same as that red wizard.
He had a kind way. He told me his name was Zenk Yenda. As I died, he promised to keep the helmet safe.
The Thayans are murderers. End of story.
If Zank turns out to be a prick, I'll split him right down the middle.
I'm still alive.
Whose voice is that?
What's your favorite book?
Hard to pick just one. That was only the 4th question. Hello?
They're gonna leave him. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Is that his voice? So he's a so they're not all red mages then, or red wizards. Oh, what the heck? Swallowed the kid.
Idiot. It's hilarious. I think the bad animatronics is what made that scene like so awesome.
Yeah, it really is.
We're trying to find the helmet of dysfunction.
Disjunction.
How do you know as a Harper?
You may have forsworn your oath, but your oath hasn't forsworn you.
Just because that sentence is symmetrical doesn't make it not nonsense.
Forge is a real son of a bitch.
So you blame his mother for his corruption.
He's taking it literal.
Over a century ago, the necromancer Zas Tam was one of 8 Zulkirs who ruled the nation of Thay.
So that's got to be the Lich, right? Her boss.
He unleashed the beckoning death. With the aid of his red wizards, Zas Tam created an army of the undead.
What will become of the wealth you burgle? Place your hand on this Harper's seal and swear that you will indeed distribute all the wealth you take amongst the people of Neverwinter.
Promise I'll give Forge's money to the people of Neverwinter. Where's the helmet?
In the bowels of the Underdark.
Sounds lovely.
Quite the opposite.
I know, I was being ironic.
I find irony is a blade that cuts he who wields it most especially.
The Underdark has many entrances.
Should the way become too dim, you may take my hand, and I will lead you.
Dude's like too perfect, man.
Rocknon. Intellect devourers, small but formidable. The higher the intelligence of the prey,
the more likely they are to strike.
It's like those brains of Futurama. They just go by them.
Well, that's a little hurtful.
Where did you get that? That's not a walking stick. It's a hither-thither staff. Watch. Hither. Thither.
Oh, that's cool.
Too easy. That's cool.
This I give you now, trusting that you'll protect it with your very life.
There is evil here. Vain assassins.
Yeah, this guy's OP.
Yeah.
He's a friend in WoW you would ask who's like level 80 to run you through on your low characters on dungeons.
I mean, I know he's already dead, but dude, he took a head plant on this
Well,
rock steps.
the stuntman who did that.
Yeah.
We must flee. No simple feat to kill that which is already dead.
I was like all badass, but it was for nothing, dude. Kind of hate that.
Dragon.
That's one pudgy dragon.
You must have found a new den.
Did he eat the last one?
I've never seen a fat dragon.
How could a chain that large be like manufactured?
By giants?
Oh yeah, okay. He's just rolling. Hilarious. Oh. It's kind of
man.
cute, man.
It is. Reminds me of those like big fat cats that waddle around.
Yeah. Yeah.
He can't fit. That dragon was so much better than Smog.
Yeah.
This is where I leave you. Wish you every success on your journey.
There he goes. Walks in such a straight line. Uh-oh, wait a minute. He's coming up on a rock. Is he gonna go around? Nope. Right on the rock.
Dude, he was seriously like a level 80 character running you through the mid-level dungeon. Hilarious, man.
There he is, the great Simon Omar. Funny thing about magic, it chooses who may wield it.
Okay, I'll try a different approach.
You got this. You got this.
And you want to be a harper?
Quiet.
It's like you trying to catch a spider.
Oh god.
Stop trying to capture it. You just have to let it go.
We got a problem. I can't do it.
If you can attune, we'll figure out a plan B. I didn't lie. I really thought Simon could do it.
Aren't you sick of failing?
No! That's the whole point. I'm the champion of failures. I lost everything that ever mattered to me, and it was all my fault. You want to know who really killed my wife? I did. I decided we deserved a better life than a Harper's Oath would allow us. But I didn't know that red wizards marked their treasure. It led them right to our door.
So in that situation, he stole something? Why, bro? Can't help it, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you want a better life for your family. You see all that treasure.
This might be the most likable role Michelle Rodriguez I've ever seen her in.
You're right. I really do like your character.
Yeah, she's awesome.
I'd said too, but there's no more room on the rock.
Pretty cool plan. So far, I've noticed all their plans keep failing, so then they're gonna have to use that helmet eventually, right?
The
That's
helmet
gotta be
was a
the
pretty.
resolution that-
It's a pretty important piece, right?
Right. They really thought about this whole what you could do with portals, right?
Oh man, that was cool.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a pretty fun sequence.
Yeah.
Joy it is to welcome you to the resumption of the High Sun Game.
Of course.
It's facing the floor. Why would they store it that way?
Why does nothing go our way?
Let me try. Maybe I can make a cat.
So how are we gonna get in there?
The battle is over, friends become lovers. Now all be friendly. Celebrate lasses, celebrate lasses, celebrate.
It's glitching.
My foot is stuck.
Braid, 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 braid.
Get stuck. Oh, let's go.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. She's using every possible like weapon, like melee weapon.
Yeah.
And then she's using ranged weapons as melee weapons.
That's what you do when you have weapons proficiency.
And she's using axes, staffs,
She has a
mace.
mace. She took a hammer.
Right.
She took a chain, a bow.
You had your time. Now it's my turn.
I won't allow it.
I don't care.
Took you long enough?
Oh. Oh.
Damn.
Nah. She got in? Oh, I missed
Yeah.
it. I was laughing too much.
She made enough of a crack to turn into a worm.
Nice.
Pick him under the arena.
Forge.
He's stealing everyone's stuff. He's still a thief too, man.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, that's not good.
It's a trap.
I came for you. We have to go. And I wasn't trying to bring your mom back. I was trying to bring my wife back.
Shifter. Yeah.
I'm really sorry about the way things have worked out.
Put us in the High Sun Games. Give us a fighting chance.
So she's gonna kill everyone in the arena anyway, right?
Yeah, just like how they did on their own world.
Right.
Magic suppression cuff.
Oh, and there's stuff to help them and like hit in the chest and stuff. Dude, that looks like the classic cartoon cast. Was that?
Yeah, that's what
it
I was-
was.
yeah.
It was. Oh. No.
Oh, it could cast illusions.
Get out of the way!
Another minute, I would have lost my hand.
Yeah, but look what you did lose. Come on.
Oh, she got me.
When we hear the gong, we jump in.
You want to end up like that guy?
There's like gaps in it.
She had a finger out, so she made a little passage out.
Dude, they did a lot of cool stuff in this movie.
I know.
What is this? This is an ambush.
Dad,
Hi, honey. Hey, Forge, why don't you tell her what this is?
your dad's been telling you the truth, Bug.
You're not taking my money.
And in the end,
It's time to get us out of here.
Weapons and a potato.
Dude, that looks like a turtle ship.
I was just gonna say, it looks like Kabuk-san.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I believed him.
you've nothing to apologize for. I had a whole apology, but I sort of gave it to Sophia.
I gave it to Sophia.
What is that?
You're gonna go back to save the people.
He still has his promise, right? To give all the treasure to the people.
Well, shit.
Oh, dude, that looks so crazy.
Same red stuff.
As Lord of Neverwinter, I demand a ship and crew to chase down 5 people who have... No!
Oh, leading them away from the arena.
Yeah, less people to die.
All right.
She missed.
The owlbear is really well done.
Yeah.
Ah, up the stairs.
Oh.
She hit her with spices.
Potatoes and spices, man. It's like a secret recipe for like like a soup or something.
You know not the scope of my...
Damn, they're using everything.
Yeah.
It's another time stop!
Simon, we counter it!
I can't, she's still too strong!
You dare interpose. Suffer.
Ah, sorry, your breath just smells like old clothes.
I counted your time stop. It got better.
We had to distract you so Kira could slap on that cuff, and so Dork could do this.
Oh. It's like when Hulk was throwing around what's his face?
Loki.
Yeah, Loki. Oh, dang. Oh.
Hey, Holga!
Oh no.
Simon, help her.
It's a Red Wizard's blade. There's nothing I can do.
I'm dying a hero.
He's got the, what's it called?
They're gonna take good care of our girl.
Remember in his dream when his wife told him he just needs to let it go?
No! I need you!
Gotta let it go, right?
And like with the that one guy was telling him, you're gonna pull your wife from the new life she has now.
Right.
We can only use it once. Shannon Shas. Anmat. Holga
Don't tell me you wasted it on me.
Going back to the Harpers? Be with your people?
I'm with my
These
people.
are my people.
I know my last attempt to court you was quite bad, but I wonder if you'd consider having another go at it.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah?
Calm down.
Right.
Down! Bloody chalice.
Of course, you know what happened after that. With Safina's magic expunged, Lord Neverember finally came to. His first official act was to award the Saviors of Neverwinter the Medal of Heroism. And to the Emerald Enclave, he granted formal protection of their people and their land. I have taken...
Is he gonna try to use the same method?
A lot of it goes back to my mum.
Pardon denied.
Is that Jonathan or
Jonathan? They learned. I really like how they did this end credit.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool.
Hello? Can somebody please ask me another question? Anyone?
All right, so a fun movie.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I mean, more than I thought I would.
And to me, it felt like at least they kept true to a lot of the stuff. I really liked how they brought that little Easter egg with like the original Dungeons and Dragons group there.
Yeah, from the cartoon, right?
Yeah, from the cartoon,
Yeah.
dude. That was so awesome. Took me a
That's
second to
hilarious.
recognize it when you pointed it out. What I really remembered was the one kid with the helmet, the horn helmet.
Yeah, and then the dude with the glasses, like
Yeah.
the tall dude. Yeah, I was like, oh, that's them.
So,
funny.
man, I found that really funny and enjoyable. All right,
Hmm.
so let me take a look here. You have anything you want to say real quick while I take a look at IMDb for some trivia stuff?
No, I think I was really surprised by this movie. I think it made me laugh, and towards the end I felt even emotional. Like yeah, I think I don't know how large a role nostalgia plays in like in our enjoyment of all these movies we've been watching recently.
Yeah.
Like Ghostbusters and Beverly Hills Cop and stuff. It's pretty. It's interesting, like how much of an effect nostalgia has on our enjoyment of something.
It's got to have an effect, right? I mean,
Right, for sure.
because
How much,
yeah, but it brings back those memories when you were enjoying the times and having fun. So there's got to be a decent effect with that. So Chris Pine says he agreed to appear because the role for Edgin is very atypical
Okay.
for a fantasy film lead, and
yeah.
he says he sat in on his nephew playing D&D campaign and saw how much fun he and his friends were having.
Oh, cool.
Let's see. The director talks about the Monty Python's influence on the film.
Okay, yeah, the credits reminded me of Monty Python.
Yeah.
It's true.
Says they didn't want to mock the source material, right? We never want to go too far where it became a spoof of fantasy films, but we also wanted to be able to pivot from something creepy and traditional fantasy to an absurd, almost Monty Python type sequence.
Yeah. See that.
Yeah. So the characters from the television cartoon Dungeons and Dragons 1983 make an appearance during the High Sun games.
Right. How's that? Yeah, I was from '83. Oh,
Yeah. Man,
Wow.
back then. Holy cow.
Man. It's crazy.
All the spells used in the film, while largely unnamed, are all spells used in the Dungeons and Dragons tabletop RPG.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
That is cool.
Cool, man. That's really cool. They they try to keep it, they
Like
try to
true to
keep
the
it true
game.
to the game, yeah.
Yeah.
And even brought that little Easter egg with all the characters. Gosh.
Wow. Cool.
So, all right. So, let's go on to our ratings, and this is gonna determine who wins.
Okay.
All right. So with our ratings, why don't you go first?
I liked it. I'll give it a 3. I think it's like almost even like, I don't know. I'll give it a 3. Solid 3. I want to give it more, but I feel like the way that we watched it, and I mean, if anyone's watched us watching this from beginning to end, there was we took some breaks and there were some technical difficulties. I think that kind of detracts a little bit from the overall experience, but still, I really enjoyed it, and this is definitely something that I would want to watch again, and that I would recommend to people. Sure.
Yeah, I agree with you with that. Great film. I'd love to recommend it to a bunch of people. Where do I stand? I mean, 4 is the highest we can give. 3, I think I'm with you, right? Like I'm very in between giving it a 3 and a 4. Um, yeah, I'll have to go to a 3.
Okay, why? How did it miss the 4? I'm like trying to think about why it missed the 4 for me, but I can't really like kind of put it together. But how about for you? What made it kind of miss the 4 mark for you?
Actually, you know what? I'm changing my mind. I'm giving it a 4.
Oh, okay, great. And so what took it to that 4 mark for you?
When I was thinking about when you asked me what missed, what made it
Uh-huh.
miss it, I was thinking
Uh-huh.
back on the movie, and I realized I love that fat dragon. Right? That brought it up to a 4 for me.
That's hilarious.
It was
Okay.
creative, right? It's something we
Yeah.
haven't seen before.
Right.
Right.
That's hilarious.
And besides that fat dragon, that one thing, I forget his character's name, but just his character, the way he is, he's so, there's no irony in him, right?
Oh,
Everything is
okay.
very literal, and the way he goes
Right.
about, and it was such a serious but fun character to what everything
Uh-huh.
else was there, and I thought they did really great with that. And again, just part of the nostalgia factor, remembering playing D&D and making me want to play that again.
The reason why I would say it doesn't really hit that 4 mark for me is I felt like I don't think it aspired to kind of like um, really kind of make a message. I think there definitely was a really nice message there about like sacrifice and doing the right thing, and finding like like the courage and the ability within yourself. Those things are cool, but I feel like really the movie was meant to entertain at a very kind of like maybe like like a teen level. And I know there are movies that are made for teenagers that kind of can achieve that kind of like a like higher level of kind of I don't know, meaning or purpose or something. But I don't think this was trying to do that. And so but I enjoyed it so much. I consider giving it a 4, but I don't think it's there. I think for me it's a solid 3.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a good movie.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, like I said, I mean, for me, just the creativity and everything behind it is what pushed it up for me.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
all right. So here we go. We're gonna determine who is gonna have to drink for our next movie.
Right. Oh,
So,
man. Oh.
so first we're gonna do the tomato meter and the audience
Okay.
score.
All right. I have no idea. I'm like
Yeah.
my confidence in this is like so low. I have no idea. I was so wrong about the last few movies. Like I can't gauge it properly.
Okay. I'll go first.
All right.
I'm gonna say tomato meter. The critics, I feel like the critics would have liked this movie, right? Like you said, the creativity's there, the set design, everything. Staying true to the original D&D and or trying to stay as true as they can to it. So I'm gonna give it a high critics rating. I'm gonna say 82.
Oh, okay.
And as far as the audience score, see, this is where it's actually tough for me because I know that a lot of people who know D&D and have grown up with it, they'll probably really enjoy it. I'm not sure about the younger groups who've never played that before, who haven't played anything like WoW or any of those sorts of games, who would really fully understand, this with
That's a good point. Oh.
I'm gonna go say 82. I'm gonna
Wow,
stay high.
okay.
I'm gonna stay high.
So because I'm cheesy, I think
Are you really gonna do 83, 83?
I am. I am.
You,
I'm gonna
you a-hole.
for critics, I think I'm gonna go 1 point lower than you. I'm gonna say
Okay.
81, and then for audience, I'm gonna 1 point higher than you, 83. I hope I didn't get it flipped, but that's. I think critics are gonna like it a little less than we liked it, and I think fans are. Ah, no. Okay, I changed my mind. 83 for critics and 81 for audience. This is gonna determine it. If I'm wrong on both of these, then you win.
Yeah, I need
right?
2
Yeah.
points. I need 2
All right,
points.
let's check it out.
All right.
Oh, okay, what's gonna happen?
You know what? Let's do our. Okay, yeah. Let's check it out. Let's check it out.
Okay.
So give me a second
Oh,
here.
man. All right.
So, tomato meter 91.
Okay, so I got that one right.
Uh-huh.
I guess 83. Okay.
Audience 93.
Whoa. Okay, so we're oh no, you're one away.
Nine to eight. 9 to
9
8.
to 8.
I just
Dang,
need.
so I gotta get the next two.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
gotta
get the next two.
Oh, these are the hardest ones.
Wow,
All right, cool.
I mean, I was gonna. For some reason, I thought the critics might have kept it down a bit, so that.
Okay.
So to play it safe, I kept it both 82. I didn't
Right.
realize the critic score was gonna be that high. 91.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's pretty high. I mean, that's for both audience and critics, that's pretty high. But
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I mean, it's a really entertaining movie, and surprisingly emotional. When like Michelle Rodriguez like died and came back to life, like when she died, I was sad, and when she came back to life, I was like so happy and sad.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean,
they
especially
did a
when they
good job.
showed the scene where he's thinking about it, and basically she was the mother. She
She's
was
the
there the
mom.
whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's cool, man.
yeah. All right. So here we go. This is the moment of truth. If you get both of these, I lose, and I will have to
Dude.
drink. So
I have to go first, right?
yeah, our budget
Oh.
and our gross.
Oh, I don't know, man. There's a lot of effects, multiple locations, a pretty like 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 epic cast, and like there's a lot of extras and stuff. I'm gonna say this is. I'm just gonna say it's 100 million. 100 million budget. I think that might be low, but I don't want to like go over by too far or whatever. So I'm gonna say
Okay.
100 million for the budget. For the box office, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Like, I think box office being in Korea and not in America, it puts us at a huge. I mean, we're equally at a disadvantage, but I think yeah, because I don't remember the hype for this movie. I don't remember if like there was like commercials on TV, or if like they were on like Jay Leno or whatever. Like I don't know how much they promoted it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. The box office is a big, complete guessing game for us with these new movies because,
yeah,
we have no idea what kind of marketing they did. Like, I didn't even know
Yeah.
if it was released in theaters until I looked it up. So,
yeah. But based on the fact that critics liked it and the audiences liked it, it must have had good word of mouth, and it must have had like like a decent opening weekend if like critics were like into it and stuff. I mean, you had some pretty big stars to help open the movie. I don't know how much Chris Pine is beloved by American audiences. I personally love the guy. I'm gonna say that this movie opened well, and I'm gonna say worldwide box office. Oh, dude, I don't want to guess too ridiculously high, so I'm just gonna play it safe and do 250 million. 250 million. Is that playing it safe? I don't even know if that's playing it safe.
I have
250
no clue.
million.
I have no clue.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna say budget. again, I thought it would see like the last couple of movies where I thought the budget would be like close to the 100 million. It was like really low.
Right,
But this
right.
one
That's
again,
true.
it does feel like there was a lot that went into it.
Yeah.
So my original thought was about I was gonna say about $93 million.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
That was gonna be my guess for the budget. As far as
Okay.
box office,
No idea.
I'm gonna pull your move. 251.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
I would have figured. Oh, okay.
I don't know. Do you think this has like international appeal? Like where like I feel like if this didn't make money in America, I'm not sure how much money it would have made like outside of America. So did like
I feel like Chris Pine has appeal, right? I mean, he's
Yeah.
at Star Trek, Wonder Woman,
Right.
right?
Right.
So
All right, let's see it, dude.
I don't know.
This is for
I don't
all the
know.
marbles, man. Let's see it.
Okay. All right. All right. First of all, let's see if the budget's here. Okay. Wait,
All right.
we're at 9.8.
9.8.
So I can't find the budget, but I did see worldwide, so we'll go with that first.
Okay.
Worldwide, $208 million.
So we're tied 9-9.
We're tied 9-9. I should have gone under you. I should have gone under, dude. Oh my gosh. If this thing comes out over 100 million, I'm screwed.
That's hilarious.
It made 93 domestic and 114, almost 115 international.
Wow, okay. Wow. That's
And yeah, 30, almost $37 million opening weekend. So
okay.
it didn't have a strong start opening weekend, but like you said, the word of mouth must have just gotten out.
Right.
I have a. What if it comes in right in between ours?
I know, that's what I was thinking. That's why I was like, oh, maybe you should just guess like 99.
Well, no, because
Uh.
if it comes at 96, I would win. If it comes at 97, you would win.
That's hilarious. All right, 97. Come on.
What was the budget for Dungeons?
97 million. Come on, let's see it. Hot hands, hot hands.
Dragons, Honor.
Yes.
Son of a.
What is it? What is it?
$150 million budget.
Yes. Yes.
No way. I had 1 point to go.
Wow. I pulled it off in the end. Yes.
Oh. No way.
You don't understand, man. I'm pretty competitive. I really wanted to win.
So do you think I didn't want to win? 1
Man,
point.
that's hilarious, man. That's
Why
awesome.
did I go with? I should have just gone with 101.
Oh man, that's funny. That's see, and that's the thing now. So now I feel like every time we watch a movie and we see the budget, I'm like, okay, now I kind of know where, like, where to guess,
No,
But-
I would never would have guessed 150.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed 150, but now I know, like, if it's like a kind of larger scale fantasy type movie, I'm gonna guess it's above, like 150 million or around 150 million. I feel like we're living in the past where I thought like 100 million for like the budget of a movie is huge, but I guess it isn't anymore.
Yeah, but
Uh.
looking at a big box office like it, who would have thought that cost 35 million?
That's true. That's true.
At
Yeah.
least be like 60 million,
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Oh my gosh, man.
Hard to tell.
Oh, son of a bitch.
That's hilarious. But you get to
I'm-
choose the movie.
I'm so yeah, but you get to choose when I have to drink.
Yeah, dude. I didn't think this through too much.
I'm so
Oh,
screwed. You
that's
people, you don't
hilarious.
understand. I literally cannot drink. I have no tolerance to alcohol. Not only that, my body actually rejects alcohol. Right? I have the Asian the what do they call it? It's the Asian flush, right? Where
Right.
when I drink alcohol, I get beet red. And the reason for that is because there's an enzyme in my body that I'm missing that does not break down the alcohol. When you drink alcohol, your body breaks it down because it becomes a toxin and your was it liver, kidneys, or whatever, it breaks that down to get rid of that toxin, and people get drunk and have a good time. For me, it stays as a toxin until it gets out of my body, and I just feel really sick and shitty for the whole time. There's no good drunk for me. Oh my gosh, I'm so screwed.
Oh, dude, it's making my stomach churn just thinking about it.
I'm
Oh man,
gonna have to buy a shot glass and bring some soju bottles.
that's funny, man.
Oh my gosh, why 1
Have you
point?
thought about the movie?
1 point? No, I thought I was gonna win.
That's amazing, man.
All I needed was 2 points.
Oh, don't call it a comeback.
You son of a dang. All right, I'm gonna have to think about the movie. I would ask, the viewers for a recommendation, except that, by the time we do our next movie, it's gonna be a couple of weeks from when this. I mean, it's gonna be a couple of weeks until this one even comes out.
Maybe we should just wait then. It'll give you time to build up your alcohol tolerance. I think it'll be more fun if
All right,
yeah,
let's do that.
let's
Okay.
do it.
So
Yeah.
I'll also
You
put a
could
little.
postpone your penalty for a while.
Okay, I'll put a little thing at the beginning of the show too. I'll record something, but yeah,
Yeah. Well, and then have them recommend a drinking game too for the movie. Right? Yeah. So pick the movie.
no, because they might get too crazy with the drinking thing.
Oh, okay.
Right.
All right.
So
Yeah.
no, I'm not gonna leave to the audience as far as like what my punishment is. That's a little too much.
Fine. Fine.
Yeah. So everyone watching, leave it in the comments here. Let us know what movie we should watch for my punishment drinking game. Now, give us suggestions as far as a punishment, so that way Danny can get some ideas and he can figure out
Yeah.
which one to pick, or whether he chooses one of those or he gets an idea and makes up his own. But yeah, definitely give us some recommendations for that, and we'll look at those and see which one I'm gonna have to suffer through. Dang it, man!
Awesome.
Oh, I'm so ticked. But all right, well, anything you want to add here before you finish up?
No, I just like being reigning champion until the next time, right? Until the next one.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
You and
Reigning
your
champ.
little one above one. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Dude, that's just a winning strategy, man.
Yeah, and I should have stuck with that.
Oh man, it's like, give yourself like a 50-50 chance basically.
I was thinking maybe I should do 101, but I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna stick to myself and what I thought. Yeah, I'm a freaking
Oh
idiot.
man, that's funny.
All right. Well, everyone watching us on YouTube, thank you very much for being here with us. Please remember to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. Again, tell us, give us some recommendations for movies and for my punishment for our drinking game for it. Everyone watching on Patreon, thank you for being with us and supporting us. We greatly appreciate your support. We want to keep continuing and growing our channel here, so we're very thankful for all of you. So until next time, bye.
Bye.